Alright YouTube, today I'm going to show you how I tape up my twig. This is my CCM Jet Speed FT7 Pro. I absolutely love this stick. I've had it for about 3 weeks now. I've been using it at like pickup games and stuff like that. I haven't used it in an actual like season game yet. Our summer league doesn't start for another 2 weeks, I believe. But I do have a pickup game tonight, so I'm going to retape it, and I thought it would be a good time to show you guys how I tape up my stick. I'm not going to tape the butt end today because it doesn't really need it and I don't really feel like doing it, so we'll have to do that in a different video for a different stick. But essentially I just do the twist and then I do like a little knot on the top, and then I just do some grip tape over top of the white tape, and that's pretty much it, and it's about all I do. It is due for a new tape job up here, but it's just fine for this pickup game. And I'll show you guys my little tricks that I do to do this. I don't usually use tape and grip tape on my butt end. I do like the butt end grips a lot. I just have not ordered it yet for that stick. I'll probably do that though in a little bit once I get it cut to the right size, because the problem is like both of these sticks need to be cut down a little bit, and now I already have the butt ends on there, so I have to buy them over again. So that's kind of unfortunate part about that, but yeah. So on the blade end, I do have the Cole Hudson type tape job on both of these, and it holds up very, very well, although I have not used these in game yet, just in like stick and puck and practice and stuff like that. I might use my ripcord tonight, so we'll see how that holds up, but we'll see. But let's get into the FT7 Pro. All right, so first things first, this is a Howie's hockey tape bag. I got this on Amazon. It's not the greatest bag in the world as far as like bag quality goes, but it just does fine just to hold tape. I would personally not order the Howie hockey kit that comes together, because it comes with very, very crappy scissors. So get your own scissors. These are the ones that you get on Amazon. These are called Kensons, and they're actually like razor sharp scissors, and I just put my own scissors in there. I recommend you do that. The Howie scissors are not good. So I do have 2 different types of stick wax in here. I don't really use a ton of it. It's like very little on the edge. So that's about it. I got my puck here, so we got that. And then I'll just use a roll of thin, and that's it. Grab like a little alcohol wipe, or if you just have like alcohol in a bottle, just wipe down the blade. That'll get any extra residue. It'll also help the tape stick a little bit better to it. If you ever been in a situation where your blade gets wet from the puddles in the rink, and it gets in between the glue of the tape and the blade, your tape's just going to fall off. So you could do a couple of different things. Like you can heat this up. I've seen guys sand this, although I wouldn't recommend doing that. That's kind of silly. But yeah, you can just clean it with alcohol and then heat it up if you want to with a little bit, with very small, like a blow dryer or something, just to get it so the tape sticks a little bit better. You can do that after as well. But yeah, so let's just get started. First thing I'll do though is trim this tape so it's a nice even space there, and then we're just going to kind of start right at the heel. I don't even know if you guys can, I'll try to angle this like this so you guys can get a better view. Put the light down. There we go. All right, so I'll just go ahead and do that. Bring it right over. Like I'll go real close to the edge. And then I'll bring it in. Try to keep it as even as I can. This is why some guys like to use thicker tape. But there you go. That. So I'll sort of pinch the ends there. I don't know if you guys can see that. May have to don't think I'll have to do that again. And that's it. Now I can start. Let me get this bubble. There we go. All right, now I can start pulling it real tight. And I like to do it on a rolly chair like this because I can just kind of go back and forth. Make sure you're pulling it really tight. You want it nice and tight. Howie's tape likes to be tight. Some tape, not so much, but this stuff. This is good tape. Howie's makes really good tape. I like it a lot. And you can see my lines. They're pretty evenly spaced. One thing that I noticed about the CCM sticks and the FT7 Pro, it doesn't like to do a full heel tape. It doesn't want a full sock because it'll just rip at the bottom anyway, because just the way the blade is shaped, I guess. Every time I go any farther than about what I'm about to go here now, I end up losing the bottom of the tape. I'll show you that in a minute. Yeah, sorry about the mic. It's flapping all around here. Probably do one or two more here. No, that's maybe one more. Oops. Shit. Bang. That is going to be it. Now, in the end, I'll bring it to the back and cross it over like this. And then pull it tight. I'll actually trim that now because that doesn't even look good. Sometimes I get it perfect, but missed on that one. All right, and so that's what my end will look like here. Just a little crossover there. And yeah, so that's it. That's my tape job. It's because so what'll happen is what I've noticed on this stick, for some reason, if I tape it any more than this point, it'll just tear off anyway, and I'll start losing the tape. So I just tape just the toe on this stick. The other ones I don't have that issue with. It's only on the FT7 Pro. I guess it's just because of the way the stick is on the surface. I'm not really sure, but it always rips the tape there, and I hate that. That bothers me a lot in game. So I don't want tape to be falling off. So that's it. That's that part of it. So now we're gonna go ahead and do. This is why you need really sharp scissors. So I'll kind of like roll my fingers in here and get this nice and tight and clean. And then I'll just go ahead and this is why you need really sharp scissors, y'all. Really sharp scissors. Don't get the ones from Howie Hockey Tape. Sorry, Howie, but your scissors are not good. Yeah, they're just not good, man. Sorry. So that is that. Might have to trim this one a little bit more. Oh, that's perfect. That's about as clean as a tape job as you can ask for. So there you go. That is how I tape my stick. All right, so there you go. That's how I tape up my stick. Nice and clean, no bubbles. The lines are clean. And now I'll just get my puck and I'll run it down the edge here. Not to be too crazy around the edges, especially on the toe. Just kind of flatten that out a little bit. Nothing too crazy. I don't remember who taught me how to tape hockey sticks. Must have been like my step cousin Ryan, who basically got me into hockey. And if it wasn't for him and his family, I would have never started playing because they gave me all of the gear when I was just a young kid. And I remember in the video I said that I had a CCM helmet. It was not. It was a Cooper. It was a Cooper helmet. My mom told me. She said, it wasn't a CCM. It was a Cooper. Oh, you're right. It was. Remember those old Cooper helmets, man. You're talking about 1994, 1993 is when I started playing hockey. Long time ago. So, when I started playing competitive, it was more 96, 97-ish. So that's what I do. That's literally it. I just kind of color it in. And then I'll just take a couple swipes here. Really lightly. And that's it for that. And then same with the front. Very lightly. That's my tape job, guys. The last thing I'll do, and I don't do this all the time, I'm gonna do it with this one, is I'll put a little bit of wax. Howie's hockey wax here. But I'll just really do it on the edges. Some here in the part of the blade. And it's really just going to help the water stay off it. I don't use a ton of it. That's really it. Just helps it last a little bit longer. So that's it. That's my stick tape job on my FT7 Pro. That's how I've been doing it on this stick lately, and seems to be working pretty well on this stick. I don't, this is just the way I like to stick tape it. The other two I go a lot farther on, but this one I keep it here. I don't have a specific tape job for every stick. Like it's got to be a certain way. Like some guys like it every a certain way every time. But yeah, I don't like to do that. It's just that's it. So let me know in the comments how you guys like to tape your stick, and if there's a professional player you like me to mimic their stick tape job and check that out and do a video on it, I will do that. I think it's pretty cool. Tape jobs are very interesting to me. So it's a very unique part of the game, right? The gear is always the best part. I think it's one of the best parts, like just having cool gear, cool sticks. It's like you're a warrior, out there, and like your armor, it's just and this is your weapon. And so this is how we calibrate our weapons, right? I just find that interesting. So if there's a pro like McCarr or McKinnon or I don't know, pick one. Brady Kachuk, Matthew Kachuk, Austin Matthews, Connor McDavid, Mitch Marner, anyone, man. Pick anyone you want, and I'll try to find their tape job and put it on one of my sticks and see how it works. Let me know in the comments, guys, if you want to see any other type of content, and I'll sure to follow up, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Definitely subscribe. A lot of you guys are subscribing to my videos, and I really appreciate that. Thank you guys so much for the support. I love you all. Happy skating. Peace.